What's going on YouTube? I'm the ultimate hacker, and that is incredibly creepy. I see a tunnel of my desktop there. Why's that? Anyways, this is a tutorial on how to create a basic word processor in Visual Basic. For example, something like OrcWrite or WordPad. I'll be covering everything like tables. I'll be covering bold, italic, font, stuff like that. It'll be pretty basic, and I'll cover how to save documents and have them open in that application. Although I won't show click once because I haven't discovered how to do it yet. There's ways, but I haven't discovered yet. I'll basically be covering all the basic things to do, stuff I did to build OrcWrite basically. So first thing you want to do is you want to create a new project. I go for Windows Forms, but it's up to you what you use. So I will be naming this as OrcWrite tutorial. So this is going to be based off OrcWrite. So once we create this, it'll be in VB. So I'm not doing C or anything like that. It's Visual Basic. Sorry about my voice. I kind of got a nasty cold right now. So we'll have to deal with that. You won't get a window looking like this. It's my Steam window. It's not my theme. Credit goes to whoever made this theme. So what we'll do is firstly we'll create the user interface and basic functions such as getting fonts too, or getting dialogues running. Yeah. So first thing is setting up the UI. So how I did it is basically all I used was a menu script for your file and edit and stuff like that. Used a tool script for the editing body, like all the buttons, change font, color, stuff like that. And for the actual editing field, all I used was basically a rich text box. So it's a bit tough. I might have to open up Magnifier for a bit. So let's open that up quickly. For some odd reason it's still rendering in Steam. I want it to not render in Steam. That'll do. So drag that over to the bottom. Anchor that text box to like grow and shrink as the window does. So if we do a basic debug here, you can see our app without any function basically. So this is basically what the app's user interface will look like, although you'll have buttons up here, you'll have tools up here, so we can type stuff such as hello YouTube. So it's all we have right now. We can type. That's about it. So now let's get our user interface running. So what I did was I basically did your normal file edit. View was not one I used. I did. Wait, no, you don't have to do that, but two main things you really need is file and edit in this user interface, but you can do it however you want. It's up to you. So for file, I did stuff like new separator will go there. For separators, I recommend you designate a spot. It won't look good first of all, but once you're done editing the user interface, you just right click, convert to separator, and it all looks perfect. So hit open, save. Won't be covered in printing, sorry. Exit. So let's go over how to convert this. Convert to separator. Right now we're not actually doing some main programming, we're just setting up the user interface to basically look the way we want it to. So we'll convert this to a separator. Now our interface looks clean under there. So for edit was our basic cut, copy, paste, separator, find, oh, whoops, replace, separator, select all, undo, redo. That's something I forgot in OrcWrite, but I'll still cover that up. So let's convert all these double dashes to separators. So there's our separators, all good. So now we have the basic interface for file and edit. So if we debug this, our apps will now have our cut, copy, paste, stuff like that, and our new open save, but they won't do anything. So you click new, doesn't do anything, save, doesn't do anything. Yeah. So next thing we want to do is we want to set up our buttons. So we'll just add a new button here. That'll be change font. We'll mess with these soon. That'll be change color. That'll be alignment. Like I said, this is based off OrcWrite. So highlight and we'll stick with that. So that'll be background, and do another split button for bullets. So now we can go ahead and edit these. So we don't want pictures really. You can add a picture of the bullet, but I'm just gonna do it in text because why not? So trying to think right now. Hold on. Oh, there we go. That's what we do. Text. And I'll use to say text instead of image. Oops. Text. I'm just gonna stay quiet. So if I'm doing something that you want to look at, I'm gonna stay quiet so you can concentrate on what I'm doing. Basically what I'm doing is, well, I'm setting these buttons to say text instead of image. So like, if I were to name that toolstrip button 1, if I were to name it change font, it would say change font rather than displaying an image. But like I said, it's up to you how you set them to display. It's the design, it won't wreck any of the programming. So, let's set this to text. Now we name them all. So this will be Shane font. Shane text color. Alignment. Highlight. Background. Color. And then bullets. Alright, so that's some of the basic interface done. So now let's add these drop downs. So left, center, right. Take care of that. Like I said, this is a complete copy of OrcWrite. Now, like I said, this is basic, so I'm not going to cover more than the circular bullets, because again, it's very basic. So now if we do another debug, we see that our window now has all our tools and stuff like that. Still, they don't work, so if we want to change center, alignment to center, it'll still be left. Change text color brings nothing up. Change font brings nothing up. So this was setting up the basic interface. Next video will be setting up the basic interface, the actual functions for basic tasks such as bold, italic, stuff like that. So I will see you guys in the next video, and have fun with your basically non-functional word processor, as we'll be adding function to it in the next video. See ya.